Boom. 1 minute too late. I seem to never. Bam. 1 minute too late. I seem to never be able to get it right, but we're good to go. We're live. Again, another Thursday. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Give me some feedback. Is the audio loud and clear? Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Waiting for a couple more people to come. Yes, there we are. Jason Vanover. What's up, my friend? UPS Chris. Yanni. What Yanni is on. Cool. Twin Stick Rollers. What's up, bro? Cool. Yeah, audio good. Good audio. Man, everybody joining. Very cool to see. Sean Cross back in here. Waldo. Forward Drive Tennessee. What's up? Outlaw Off-Road. Hell yeah, man. This is awesome. Everybody coming on immediately. That's good. Good times. Well, welcome back. Another live stream, another Thursday. Thanks for joining in. We have some really cool topics to discuss here tonight. Of course, to pick you guys up right off the gate. Yes, we are going to review more FRR wildcard video applications. Super pumped about that. That's always a good time. So we're definitely going to look into some more video applications. Yanni told me today that we hit more than 50 video applications already. That is so much more than we could have ever expected. We had no clue. We had no idea anybody would actually do this. So it's super cool. But then please understand if we cannot get to every single one and we can't watch every single one of them on the live stream. Again, I'm holding back as much as I can on these. But like I said, everything for Hell and Back, what's it called? For Hell, you can't. None of the applications are still valid for Hell and Back. So that's what I want to say. August 5th was the cutoff date. There you go. That was the word. Cutoff date. August 6th was the cutoff date to be considered for Hell and Back, which doesn't mean, like I told you guys before, that this wildcard doesn't stay online. It stays active, and we will choose people from this wildcard throughout the entire rest of the year and next year for future events, for future meetups, for future videos, all that kind of stuff. So keep on applying, but since the wildcard application is now cut off to be considered for Hell and Back, I'm going to be started to review more by myself as well. So far, Yanni has prepped them for me, showed them to me, or sent me the ones that I need to watch for the live stream, and that's it. I had no hand over it, and I haven't watched anything because I don't want to take it away and already, I don't want to already have watched all of them and then watch them again and act all surprised. That's not me. So I want to hold that back and really enjoy this with you guys. But now that we're getting really close to starting to pick our wildcard winner here, I'm going to start watching all of them, and I'm super pumped for that. That's going to be my Sunday for sure, maybe even sooner than that. Whoever is the winner of this Weir's Wildcard, I would say between Sunday and Monday, somewhere around that time, you guys should be checking your email inboxes. Just FYI, that's when we start to reach out, and then we're obviously going to go down the line. Okay, so if whoever we pick can't do it on that date, can't get off work, whatever, we're going to go down the line and contact the next person. So, keep your cell phones on you and especially your email. Most likely it's going to be an email. So make sure you keep an eye on that Sunday, Monday. So we're going to give you guys obviously time to respond. If you don't respond immediately, we're going to give you 24 hours or something to respond for sure. Outlaw Road, thanks for the donation. As we are talking about donations, here, let me see what I got for you guys today. We're starting off with a Flex Rocks and Rollover shirt in olive green, military green, whatever you want to call it. Really cool. One of my favorite shirts with a black print in your size, obviously. Then we got a Factor 55 shirt. I'm pulling for you in the front. Really cool. One of my favorite shirts from those guys. Factor 55 shirt. And I'm going to be throwing in. Let me see what we got here. All right. There's a little explanation necessary here. We have, and I have decided this today. So we have had a little hiccup with our trailbacks. We had an order come in, and unfortunately, something went wrong in the manufacturing process, and we have a bunch of trailbacks now with our logo printed on upside down. The good thing about our logo is, though, that doesn't really matter too much. You can still read the logo. A lot of people put the stickers upside down on their Jeeps and do that on purpose. So what we're going to, they're either going to be trashed, literally thrown away and thrown in the garbage, or we're going to do something with them. So we're going to switch and make these our giveaways for these live streams here. Yes, the logo is upside down. But again, our logo, it doesn't really matter. It's a round logo. You can read it either direction. And before these things go to trash, I rather, you guys, you don't use them for your gear, for your recovery, use it for whatever. You know what I mean? If you don't want to let it hang on the back of your rig with a flipped logo, totally fine. But these are good for so much more than just trash. You know what I mean? So we got them in all colors available, and I'm going to be giving those out every single time we're doing these now, in order to not waste them. So let me know what you guys think about that. Instead of wasting them, we're going to use them for this. We're going to bring them to events. We're going to throw them, we're going to give them to you guys and hand them out for free, for nothing, obviously. And instead of wasting them and throwing them away, I feel like they're still good for what they are, and it's kind of a waste to let them go to waste. So there's that. Everybody that donates any kind of dollar amount into the live chat today is qualified to win one of those trash bags, as well as a Factor 55 shirt and a Flexworks and Rollover shirt. So the pot is getting bigger and bigger. Every time we're doing these, you guys are supporting like crazy. You're donating, so the pot for these live streams fills every time we do them. All funds we can put towards our future projects. So thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Outlaw Off-Road, Ammo Dog, Stephanie Erickson, Sean Cross. You guys rock. Thank you. So much to that. This will go on throughout the entire live stream again, and we'll pick the winner for this goodie bag here by the end of this live stream today. We have a bunch of really cool stuff planned for this live stream. Not only are we reviewing more video applications for the FRR wildcard, and we're going to flick through some pictures from written applications, but I am also going to tell you who fills the very last and final spot of the team that is going to hell this year with us for the 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge. So stay tuned with me for that. I'm going to update you on some other stuff. We'll get to that here in a little bit. Super, super pumped. God, this is so awesome. So cool. And you guys play a huge role in this, okay? So just to have that said. Jason and Twin Stick Crawlers, Carpet TJ, thank you guys. So let's see what you guys have to say. I wasn't even able to read this. You guys were typing so freaking fast today. Sounds bam, bam, man. So many, it's so good to see so many of you returning every time. Keith Crum, Stephanie Erickson, Rob, Ryan, what's up? Jack 2G, Ammo Dog, obviously. Bunch of you guys that are coming on here on pretty much every stream that we've had around Hell and Back, so that's great to see. And Nick, thank you, man. Alan and Ryan and American Pride Buggy, bunch of those applications here. Bride money is what this is. I love it. Great. Cool. Yeah, can't wait to see my Jeep. Yes, we're also flipping through picture applications, obviously, so I already said that. So okay, let's get started with a little bit of an update of what's coming. Currently, Yanni is working on the video for Sunday, so that's in the works. Please stay tuned for Sunday morning. You will see a drastic update on Sushi. The Toyota is not what it we've made we put a lot of work into this thing in the last couple of weeks, and she came a long way. So the unveil of that will happen Sunday morning. Super pumped to show you what this little truck looks like now and what it may or may not be capable of now. Super cool to see that. Then what we got? Merchandise. So Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, I told you guys already, we are going to be at Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion again this year, inside, next to with BF Goodrich tires in one booth, we are releasing our brand new apparel line for this year. Our new merch drop is releasing on the day of Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. I think the event starts, I didn't do my homework here today. I think on the 26th or 27th, if I'm not lying, maybe somewhere at the end of August. As soon as Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion starts, we are releasing everything online as well, except of one or two articles that might be, for now at least, exclusive to Smoky Mountain, but more about that once we get closer to that. I will show you guys. But we have a bunch of new merchandise, including hats. Yes, finally, we are making hats. They are all going to be on the website by then, so stay tuned for that. SEMA Show, Jeepster Make Jeep Face is going to be at SEMA Show one more time, which is super, super exciting to me. Together with Seymour Paint, great partners of ours. They supported the whole Jeepster project throughout. With the new paint job, so I'm pumped about that. That also means Alex, the crazy German, is coming back into the States, and we're gonna hang out for quite a bit actually, and do a couple projects together, and enjoy SEMA together, and yeah, maybe even paint one of your rigs. So if anybody's interested in that, hit up Steelbook USA Instagram page, or even send us a message. I'll forward it. In around October time, he'll be back in the States, and he still has a few spots available to paint cars on the East Coast. It will be near Huntsville, Alabama, and then a West Coast date towards the end of October in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you're in any of those areas, or you can bring your vehicle to those areas, message me on Instagram or Steelbook USA. So just as another opportunity for that. All right, so we got that covered. Oh my God, I can't talk about it yet. I have another news. Yanni made me crisscross it out because it is not 1,000,000% confirmed. We're looking at it. It is very, very, very sure that it's happening, but it is not confirmed. So I got to listen to Yanni. He's right. We can't talk about it yet, but I got some news that are so freaking exciting, guys. I can't wait to share those with you. All right. Anyways, let me catch up with some of your comments here. See what you guys have to say. Outlaw Off-Road, another bribe money for RhinoCon. I love it. Now the bribe money is going. I knew it. You guys are awesome. Oh man, don't go crazy with this donation to Johnny Maroon Garage. I appreciate you, man. Keith Grum. You guys all rock, man. This is so cool. My money was bribe money for Ammo Dog. All right, good to know. Stoked for the hats. Awesome. Yes, I'm stoked for hats. I wear hats all the time, and we don't have our own hats, which is wild to me. Mac, 4Play LJ, went out of his way with Alicia to come up with some hats for us, and made hats on his own dime and send them to us. I think it was for Christmas. Freaking crazy. And now those hats are all so roasted and so full of oil and grease and nastiness that I can't wear them anymore without a freaking getting an infection or something. They're disgusting. So we need hats. We need hats bad, and we got some real cool stuff coming. All right, guys, cool. Everybody's waiting to jump into more of the video applications. Okay, but what do you guys want to see first? Should we talk about who fills the final spot in the team for this year's Hallenbeck? Or would you like to jump in a couple of video applications first? You could. I let you guys be the judge of that. We can either or. I'm just saying. Let's see what you guys have to say here. I mean, it's always a couple of minutes of a delay here going on, so I'll wait, see what you guys have to say. If you guys want to find out who fills the final seat, or the final, who's the final participant, the final team for 24 Hallenbeck this year, please tell us. Please tell us. Winner of the wildcard. No, winner of the wildcard, Nick, is not in line yet. That is still coming. That will be the next live stream. Next Thursday is when you guys will find out who wins the wildcard. Please tell us. Please tell us. Start with who's the wild. Well, we don't have a wildcard winner yet. That is not of it yet. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have a wildcard winner yet. So wildcard on the 6th was cut off. Now we're sorting through everything, and now here in the next few days we will start contacting whoever won, and then wait until somebody actually confirms and commits to it, and then we're gonna communicate it with you guys here in a live stream, most likely next Thursday. Okay. All right, let's see who got the final spot, please. Alrighty, I guess we're gonna switch over to this. And guys, I'm so pumped for this. I am so excited. You guys have any guesses? I don't know if you guys have any if you guys have a good guess who it might be. Let me know. But we're gonna switch over now. Here, I'm gonna prepare this on my side for a second, and switch the monitor for you guys. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the final participant for the 2023 24 Hallenbeck Trail Challenge. And I couldn't be more proud and more excited to announce Mr. Bam! Rory Irish, my friends.
Alrighty. This is Rory Irish with Trailmater Off-Road Recovery. That's Sean and Mike in the background. So, Marvin with Flex Rocks and Rollovers has invited us to join the 24 Hallenbeck Challenge, Trail Challenge. And we are super excited about that. So we are accepting his invite. And we think it's going to be super cool. The vehicle of choice that we are bringing is the trusty old $12 buggy. We are, you know what, I'm going to say it. We're definitely the underdogs of the group as far as vehicles are concerned. But I think we've got it with driving. I finished my driver's ed course. Everything's square. We're good to go. Yeah. So we should be good. I've never done a challenge like this or any event really like this. So this is going to be super cool. I'm super excited. I'm really honored that Marvin invited us. I think it's super cool. We're going to check it out. We don't really know what to expect. Hopefully no broken parts, but
Never know.
Never know. With me in this buggy, there's usually broken parts involved, or things not attached to things anymore.
Right.
But super cool. We're gonna check it out. Go check us out on YouTube at Trailmater, Instagram, The Real Trailmater, and I don't have a Facebook. Follow us on social media. Check it out. We're going to be there. 24 Hallenbeck. Here we come.
Bam! Man, that is so exciting. Rory with Trailmater, the real Trailmater, the OG, is coming to Hallenbeck. And here, check this out. So here's a little overview graphic. I'm going to stop that really quick so you guys can check it out. Obviously, the wild card is still going to be decided. Again, next Thursday, most likely on this live stream, you will find out who the wild card winner is. And yeah, that's what we got, guys. What do you have to say? What can you say about that? Rory with Trailmater bringing his why I don't even know what it is. It's a buggy. It's a budget build buggy, but you know this man can wheel like no other and is just a legend in the sport. It is so freaking amazing to have Rory. I was honestly hesitant and almost like a little like skeptical to even invite him in the first place because I was like, he's just gonna laugh about what we do. I was like, man, I do this every day. This is my job. Like, what do you want from me? How is this a challenge? Like, that's why I really didn't expect for him to comment. This whole started because of you guys. You guys started to tag him in these videos over and over again that you would love to see Rory here. And at some point he caught wind and saw your comments, and then we started talking in the comments, and I told him exactly that, and gave him a call. And here we are. We talked on the phone for a little bit. He was super pumped. He was excited for the event, for the challenge. He's always down for a good party. And yeah, he's a true wheeler. So obviously he jumped on the opportunity. I'm super excited to have him. Definitely a super straight up guy. Like we go back a while, man. Like Rory has helped me out countless times out in Moab with broken radiators, broken fans, broken axle shafts. I don't know what all he either fixed for me, had the parts for me to fix, or gave me a shop and just, you know, gave me a bay where I was able to work on. So Rory, like the freaking godfather of Moab himself, is now officially part of the 24 Hallenbeck Trail Challenge. Bam! Super excited for this, guys. I hope you guys are too. Let's go back to this screen here. I hope you guys are just as excited about that as I am. Rory, Trailmater, freaking legend. And yeah, you guys know that man can wheel, and he's the godfather of Moab wheeling, I would say, or one of them for sure. And it's cool to have him, and it's gonna be really fun to see somebody with like a real straight up budget build, but driving skills tackle a trail that he has most likely never done, and is only a couple hours away from where he's from. I'd be very, very surprised if he's been on this trail, heard of it, or even put eyes on it. And if he does, I guarantee you either way it's going to be a good show. But I'm 99.9% sure we got something new even for Mr. Rory Irish. Bam, that's a dream group, I hear. That's great to hear that you guys are just as pumped about that as I am. Oh my god, I gotta scroll up a bunch to read all your comments. That is rad. Rory, awesome. 256er, thank you for your donation, my friend. No freaking way, yes. Awesome, man, I'm great. I mean, I saw your comments. I acted in your behalf and tried to make this happen. He made it happen at the end, but I at least reached out to him and try to make it happen. Yeah, his rigs have patina on their patina. I agree, Thomas. No way. Yeah, Blake, I'm glad you guys are just as excited about it. Let's see those videos. Hope to see mine. Chris Kreiner. Awesome. We'll get to the videos here in just a second. Harry, thanks for your donation as well. Yeah, guys, I'm pumped that you guys are just as pumped about Rory that I am. Super cool to see. Any updates on Holly? No, not so far. You guys gotta ask Holly. Like, she's the one. Like, we're gonna keep all of this public. This makes it so much easier on everybody. If she has an update, she will communicate it on her social media, I'm sure. Other than that, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, what do you guys think? That's the lineup. Now, whoever is winning the wild card, like, just look at this really quick. Like, who you're going to be riding with for 24 hours and actually hanging out for quite more, because obviously the Hallenbach also has an entire day before with a bunch of production stuff. So if you look at this, my face is unfortunately kind of covering. I don't even know how to change this, unfortunately. My face is kind of covering up. Rudy is up here, and then we got Thomas with Fab and 801 here. Let me see if I can change this a little bit and push this over here. There we go. Look at that, guys. That's freaking wild. That's the lineup. Whoever wins the wild card is going to be spending 24 hours on the trail with. Plus then some. My donation is bribe money for myself, guys. You guys are freaking wild. I love it. I absolutely love it. Cool. All right. So much to that. Bam. Let me go back. So yeah, so much to that. Again, you guys are freaking crazy with your bribe money and your donation money and all that. I love it. Again, we have a bunch of cool stuff in the pot for everybody that throws a donation in the super chat. If this is your first time in one of our live streams, we do this every single time. And the prizes or the pot of things that I'm giving away gets bigger and bigger. So today I have a olive green, military green Flex Rocks and Rollover shirt. Obviously, this will be in whatever size you got. Then a Factor 55 shirt, Pulling For You shirt, pretty awesome. Buy a Factor 55 and one trail sack in whatever color you like from the misprints. That's what we're getting rid of here now. A bunch of misprinted trail sacks that we got, and you guys, we're going to give them out here to you guys. We can even sign them. I can put whatever. We'll figure something out with them. They're better this than going to waste. Peg Brothers should definitely be interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to see if those guys get their Jeeps done, or at least one. Who do you guys think is gonna have their Jeep done first? I'm putting my money on Caleb's Jeep. I feel like Caleb's is pretty freaking close and should be done soonish. But also the other guys, I know Fab Rats that they still have to dig into a bunch of stuff on the FJ. They're wanting to put both sides on the FJ, skid plates. There's still a bunch of stuff that we're going to see from them. And I'm sure Holly's gonna have to do some stuff to hers. The Jeepster I still have stuff to do on the Jeepster that I can't even think of right now. I'm swamped with work. I can't freaking look straight. But yeah, obviously I need to get my rig prepped for hell and back as well. Then I know Ian Johnson still is like super deep into his bomber chassis. There's still some stuff he's got to figure out on this. I'm excited to see where everybody's at. I don't know if the Rudicon is ready to rock and roll or there's some stuff left. Like everybody's got to do some prep work here, not before long. So keep your eyes on the participants' Instagram accounts and YouTube accounts. And yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some cool content surrounding Hell and Back coming soon. And we're going to take you guys with us on this crazy journey all the way up until it starts. Like, I'm really even considering to, I don't know if we can live stream on the day before Hell and Back, but we're definitely going to do stories and whatnot up until we hit the trail pretty much. And then obviously we need some time. Yanni needs to work his magic in the editing room, and then we're going to let you guys know, keep you guys posted on the release dates and everything, obviously. So all that, yeah, but we're going to take you guys with us throughout the entire process and involve you as much as possible and show you as much as behind the scenes stuff as we can. So thanks for your donations, Corey and Tank. You guys are awesome. All right, hope you do shorts during the event. Yeah, obviously, we're going to do all of that during the 24 hours too, but we're not going to release it. So as soon as we hit the trail, you won't hear from us. We will not be posting anything. Everything that happens on the trail will stay quiet up until the video series gets released. We don't want to spoil anything, but like, up until we actually turn the keys and hit the trail, you'll hear from us, and we'll take you guys with us as much as we can and kind of give you guys good hints and good ideas. Maybe we'll do a little track walk before, show you guys a little bit more of the trail, because I'm telling you, that location video that we uploaded about Hell and Back, I did not even scratch the surface. Not even close. Like, it really only showed obstacles that in the long run we all probably wouldn't even pay attention to on the trail. So just FYI. Dan, thanks, man, for another one. Did anyone mention I heard that guy can drive? I heard that that Mr. Dan Crab uploaded a video wildcard application. We may or may not have him in our cluster here that we need to watch today. So we'll see. We'll see how many videos we get into today and how many we can watch. I would say we're going to start off with a couple of videos and then jump into some pictures later on. But let's get started on some videos, I would say, before it gets too late here. You guys ready? You guys down to watch some FRR wildcard video applications? I'm pumped. I can't wait. This is like my favorite part of the live stream every time. I think this is freaking fantastic to see what you guys drive, what you guys bring, consider bringing to Hell and Back or any future of our events of ours. Super cool. Super, super cool. Let me prepare the first one for you. I hope it doesn't. Oh, no, don't play. There we go.
It's Mr.
Okay. Drag it over here. Sorry, I got this multi screen thing going on. Bam. Okay. Start over. All right, you guys ready? Then I'm going to switch screens again. We're going to jump straight into the first FRR wildcard video application of today. All right. And again, before we watch this, please obviously always be respectful, but then also at the very end of each video, we are going to throw a poll into the super chat here on YouTube, and you guys can actually vote yes or no for the wild card we just watched. And just to explain this again, this is not a final vote. This is not their 100% in or out of the wild card It is just it gives us an idea what you guys think of that person. We make a note, and it becomes a part of many, many things that we put into consideration to actually choose the winner at the end. So you guys are just really helping us with your feedback by voting at the end of each video. All right, so let's go into the first one. Bam, we got Mr. Ridiculous.
It's Mr. Ridiculous here. This is Mike Lee, my application for the Flex, Rocks, and Rollovers. Come on with me down here.
Oh man, I like your t-shirt. Oh, there's a Jeepster. See that in the corner? Jeepster, FJ.
Got a Toyota that's not welcome. I'm just kidding, we love Toyota.
No, absolutely. Toyota's always welcome.
Toyotas too. I got a 2006 LJ Rubicon. 1 ton 40s, baby. King coilovers.
I like this guy's vibe. He's in a good mood, man. He's in a good mood. He's just like vibing, walking through his shop, giving us the rundown on what he's got going on there. I'm a fan already, dude.
Custom KMC bead locks, stretched and ready to roll. Question is why should I be able to go? Well, I'll tell you one, I'm just flat out ridiculous. And I'm a lot of fun. And I ain't scared of flex, rocks, or rollover.
Oh no.
This is the first build right here.
Yeah, something that we've experienced quite a bit, honestly, throughout all of these applications is we have a bunch of people on here with brand new builds. We have nothing against brand new builds. We don't mind putting the first scratch into your brand new baby. That is okay with us. What is a problem with that sometimes, and I'm not talking all the time, just something to consider when you tell us that, is new rigs have problems. New rigs always have problems. You always have some sort of bug. So make sure that Hell and Back won't be your shakedown run. Like, just do us all the favor that if you apply, and it's a fresh build, put a note in there. This will not be my shakedown run, because that will be just a bad time for everyone involved, potentially at least. So, not saying you can't apply with a brand new rig. Just if you do, make sure to mention that. That'd be a great info for us if you're planning on shaking your rig down during Hell and Back, or if you've done that previously. That'd be great information on our end.
Built for probably about 6 months now. Sold my other Jeep. Got a new one. Wanted the LJ. Wanted to go back to the day when Jeeps were actually 2 doors. I believe that 2006 was the last year they made a real Jeep. And that's just the heritage I like to have. That's all I've ever had, except for one jet gauge. But why do I want to go? I mean, I honestly, I'm a longtime fan. I watch every video. I live what I watch, and I watch what I live. And man, I want to have a great time. So hopefully I get picked for either this video, for this 24 Hell and Back, or maybe one future video. But don't forget, you pick me, it's gonna get ridiculous, baby.
I love it, dude. Very cool application. Shout out, man. Mr. Ridiculous. Really, really cool. Oh, it's already going to the next one. Let me go back. Super cool, man. You're getting the thumbs up from me, for sure. That was an awesome video application. That's really all we talk about. That's exactly what it should be. Fantastic. Really. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Cool. Then let me go prepare the next one for you guys for a second. Let's see what you guys got. Oh yeah, so Mr. Ridiculous, we got the poll in the super chat now. So please jump into the super chat now and give us your vote. Do you want to see Mr. Ridiculous be a part of this year's 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge? Yes or no. This voting is fully anonymous. Nobody will know that it was you that voted either yes or no. And it just gives us, the FRR team behind the scenes, a really good idea of who you want to see and who you don't want to see. That's it. So it's not the final decision. It just helps us. Bad Rubicon, thanks for your donation, brother. Appreciate it. Twin Stick Crawler. Oh, I definitely was still on a shakedown run at Windrock with you last year. That honestly went a lot better than expected for a shakedown run, and we didn't have our entire everything, life and soul and fortune and everything we've ever done in our life invested in a ride at Windrock Park. So there's the big difference. Hell and Back takes a lot, guys. So we just need to be double, extra, triple sure that everything, that whatever we can influence needs to go right. as 99.9% of Hallenbeck you cannot influence, and things are just going the way they're going. But the few things we can, we would like to at least have our ducks in a row on. Alright guys, please again make sure you give up your vote. That really helps us. The voting is now live in the super chat on YouTube. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to be preparing the next video application. Ooh, who do I see here? Interesting.
Go.
Up. Don't start talking already. All right, perfect. Gotcha. All right, I think this person is in the super chat right now, if I'm not mistaken. Whoever we're watching next is actually in the super chat, if he hasn't turned off already, because it's... All right, we still got 1 minute left, guys, to vote for Mr. Ridiculous, and if you want to see him be a part of Hallenbeck. All right, here we got the result. 30% want to see Mr. Ridiculous be a part of this year's 24 Hallenbeck Trail Challenge. So thank you guys for voting. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Ridiculous. That was an awesome application. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Loved your t-shirt. You did a good job on the video. Big thumbs up, man. Thank you. And all right, so we can move on to the second one of tonight. Tim Pear says, I think the upside down logo is super cool. You guys want to see one? Let me just, before we jump into the next one, we're just going to open one and I'll show you what I mean. So you're knowing what you're getting. It's really not a big deal. I rock them, totally rock them. But like, I can't sell them because, man, that's just like, I don't know, for the online shop, I don't want to have two different products and two different pictures. That's not cool. So, like, these are way too nice to throw away. Those are so nice. And this is what that looks like. Most of you probably wouldn't even notice. So, like you said, rollovers is on top. So, you hang it this way, you're good to go. Or you just have it in the back of your Jeep or your buggy or whatever, and you keep your gear in it, and it doesn't even matter what it says, and you just use it for its function. Because again, you can't reprint, like that doesn't come off, and then like, I'm not throwing all this away. It's way too nice. They're perfectly fine. So much to that. Again, everybody that throws a donation in the super chat today can win at least one of them in the color of your choice, along with 2 t-shirts. Boom, quick plug on that side. Jason Vancouver. I need I'm already upset. I need one. Yeah, I mean, for everybody that's usually upside down, this is the product to get, man. All right, cool, guys. All right, are you ready for video application number 2? Let's jump in it. Oh, wrong screen. Here we go. We got Dan Krampf and the Cherokee King, hashtag FRR wildcard. Dan, I know you can see this. I saw your name pop up in the chat earlier. So here we go, my friend. This is all you, buddy. Come on.
What's up, guys? Dan Kraft from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm going to show you why you should pick me for the Flex Rocks and Rollovers wild card.
All right, so Phoenix, Arizona, he's got an XJ and already wearing the pink helmet. All right, so just to set the tone here. Thanks, CJ Special and Slicks and Stickies, man. Alex, thank you, my friend. And Lowell, thank you. Here we go. All right, Dan Karam, we're continuing. That right there, my friends, looks like Backdoor. And judging by the amount of people that are around it, this should be, is probably during KOH. All right. Man, that thing is a beast. 43s, fully built exo cage, and about to hit Backdoor during KOH. Man, that is a special, like, Backdoor is already tough, but during KOH, when it's super dark out and there's a million people watching you and throwing things at you, it takes a special kind of talent to pull up there. Hit it. Holy cow. See the fire? Jesus, this freaking front driver's side tire is just doing a burnout in a fire pit up there. That's King of the Hammers for you guys. That is King of the Hammers for you. And there it is. Wow. That was cool. And then the second climb that is usually just as hard as the first one. That's so back out. Oh, you used to just drive over it. It used to not even be anything people paid attention to. And now it's this massive freaking rock climb that is super sketchy and like just as sketchy as Backdoor at this point.
The XJ.
Oh, I recognize that voice. I recognize that voice. That's my buddy Bronson with Wreck Gear. That's so okay. So Dan already pre-qualified and was part of a Wreck Gear video. Okay.
King. We met Dan in San Hollow at our subscriber run, found out that he was local to our area, and saw what he could make that crazy XJ do, and we knew we were going to get him out on some trails with us. I would have highly recommended them to pass on this bonus line, but I've seen Dan drive and I've seen his build do work.
That's bindy. That's a scary start. Holy crap! Let me introduce you guys to the Cherokee King!
Alright, Bronson gave you the Cherokee King title, huh? Alright, maybe there's some truth to that. And all that whole area, whatever they're wheeling there, looks very much like the 2020 Arizona Hell and Back. It must be in that same kind of area. You guys are definitely in love with this one already, which is great. Looks like exhaust is coming through the hood too. I wonder how that is with fumes and whatnot, especially on the driver's side. Are you not constantly breathing in fumes straight from your exhaust with no door and everything? Just question for science here. Alright, this now looks more like a San Hollow-ish area.
Now come driver a little. Whoa, 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 save it, baby, save it. Woo!
Easy.
Yeah, baby.
I'm 99.9% sure that is the same waterfall as the one we hit during Hell and Back in Arizona. All right, let me rewatch this here. I don't want to... Started hopping just like mine does, but he pulled through with it. Is that the chute? Is that the crazy moon buggy line off to the side of the chute? That's insane. Oh yeah, that's not. I've never seen it. yeah, I've seen moon buggies do that, and it looked sketchy. Like Dave Wong, I think I've watched do that, and that already looked sketchy. Yeah, that would have been all the way against physics if you get your freaking X-ray through that line. So I hope that didn't hurt too bad. That looked painful. What a sick rig, man. I know you've applied for, or we've talked in comments and whatnot back and forth. Like, always kind of been on our radar here, or at least before already. For the definitely cool rig, man. Definitely super, super cool, and you wheel the hell out of it. Thank you, Locked In. Sick. Awesome, man. Dan, shout out, dude. That sick video. Huge thumbs up. Really, really cool. Oh, on Ammo Dog Off-Road. See, these guys are teaming up. Ammo Dog we watched in the last live stream. He had his tan-colored CJ7-ish buggy with like rock welts and whatnot, I think. I don't remember, but the actual setup. Anyways, uploaded on the same channel, so those guys are homies. So if one of them wins, they may make the other one a passenger. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool, my friend. Thank you so much, Dan. Awesome video and really cool rig, and you will the hell out of it. Bam. All right. So then Yanni is now throwing the voting into the chat. There it is. Dan Kropf, Cherokee King. So please vote for Dan. Let us know if you want to see Dan be a part of the next 24 Hell and Back. That is what that's for. Now, in the super chat on YouTube, doesn't cost anything, doesn't give up your name. It's completely anonymous. Just hit yes or no. Let us know if you want to see Dan be a part of Hell and Back. And Locked In, again, thanks for your bribe money. I appreciate you. I'll remember. I keep count right here. All right? This is my bribe money counter right here. Okay, Dan is the man. Lowell says. Ammo Doc, also all for it, since it's his channel probably. Marvin, we got a state support battle going on. That RhinoCon footage, that XJ is badass, but is it badass as Rhino? I don't know which one Rhino is. Again, I will be watching every single application here this weekend. Every single one that's submitted so far, at least, or up until the 6th. I will watch everything that was submitted up until the 6th here shortly. And he's going to be definitely in that, and we'll see if he's part of tonight. I don't know if Yanni chose him or not. We'll find out here shortly. Latest out then. Bam, bam, bam. 74 votes already, guys. You're killing it. Give it up. Give it up. We want to see more votes for Dan. Either one. It's completely up to you guys what you want to vote, but the more of you guys pick up and vote, the better for everybody. Everybody is a fan of Dan's rig, it seems like. So that's good. Bam. So, boo. That might be... Is that a record? Nah, it's definitely way up there. 72% say, yes, we want to see Dan be a part of Hell and Back. That is definitely up there. Way up there. Awesome. Very cool to see. Dan, yeah, you definitely won a couple of votes here. So, great to see. Thank you guys for participating and voting for Dan. More bribe money from Nick. All right, you guys are freaking nuts. I love you. More bribe money. Dan Cramp for the win. Awesome. So Billy Goat Adventure also all for it. Cool. Then we're gonna jump right into the next one. Let me get the next one ready for you guys. So boom, we're gonna do this one next. A non-Jeep. Ooh, who could this one be? Stop playing. There you go. Bring it over to this screen. Okay, I'm gonna play the ad really quick. I have to watch an ad here. Okay, skip. Now. We're gonna go back over, and you guys are ready for the third wildcard FRR wildcard application of this evening. Before we jump in, I want to give you guys a quick reminder that the FRR wildcard will stay online, will stay live throughout this year, throughout next year. Please continue to submit your applications. It doesn't matter how big your rig is, what you build it for. We will have all kinds of different formats and different fun stuff planned next year and for the rest of this year, where we're going to be looking into those applications and pick from those people that have applied. So please keep applying. Don't think just because Hallenbach applications are locked down now that this thing won't continue. And we're going to step it up a notch in the future too. Like, trust me, it will be worth it. Like, do not forget about the wildcard application just yet. I promise you. All right, we'll jump into the third one of tonight. We got the Mean Green Trail Machine, hashtag FRR wildcard. Little River Off-Road. Let's go. Man, that looks cool. That is a good looking truck. What is that grill? Is that homebrew? Is that self-built? It looks a lot like a Toyota grill, but it's not. It's a homebrew, I think. Huh. That's a really cool custom bed. Some extra like storage boxes built into the top, into the side. I'm assuming that's fuel. It's on good old leaf springs. High lift in the back, some fire extinguishers. Man, love the livery on it. Super cool. Fender cutout, extremely clean. Some Aura eyes in the front. Nice. Oh, good. I wonder how, like, look how clean he cut the glass on here too. Like, that's not easy to do without it cracking everywhere. So it's on full hydro, Aura eyes, 4-link. Mickey stickies or Mickey Thompson release the KMC wheels. Cool. The green machine, man. So East Coast build, I'm assuming. I would say 99% that is a East Coast rig.
Hey guys, my name is McCrae Smith with Little River Off-Road and Fabrication.
Okay, so McRae owns his own fab shop.
And this is my application for the 24-hour Hallenbach Trail Challenge. Alright, so I'll tell you a little bit about this rig and a little bit about myself, a little bit about some of the parts that went into it. It's fairly simple, but it works great off-road. So myself, I am 22 years old. I'm from Northeast Arkansas.
Okay, Northeast Arkansas is where he's at. So kind of the center of the country. It's not northeast. Yeah, probably a little bit more east, but yeah, cool.
And I built this rig a couple years ago, right when I got out of college. I built it all myself in my garage.
Home built.
Lots of late nights and shattered dreams. But after 3 or 4 months of straight work, it finally all came together into what you see today. And it's been reworked numerous times.
Okay, so first of all, when you first had it, I guess, different tires, different wheels, and no cage on top of the bed. So, or roll bar, I guess you want to call that more. Gotcha. And the fender cutout wasn't as extreme. No, it was here. Different tire wheel
It
setup.
was originally a 2-wheel drive 1994 pickup. And I pretty much turned it into
So same axle setup, just generally spoken, as in the Jeepster.
With a
14 bolt and high pinion 60.
3-link PSC full hydro steering,
Nice.
and aluminum bead locks. In terms of drivetrain, it's got a bone stock 22RE with a G-Series Toyota transmission.
Thanks, Nick and Frankie. Thank you
and
too.
Stock dual transfer cases.
More and more. Okay, stock dual transfer cases. He just said. Good to know too.
538
Cases.
gears front and
Toyota
rear.
things.
Detroit lock.
That just looks like a nightmare bound to happen. If that thing opens, Jesus.
On the trail. Tools, fluids, broken parts, broken dreams. Pretty much anything you could put in there.
We know too well about those.
And I still have bed space to carry whatever I want. Extra
Other people's broken
toolbox and a cooler.
dreams. Lots of extra space for those. Sick,
There's not
man.
really a whole lot to this truck. It's just a simple Toyota build.
Say we got about 2.5 minutes left on this. Yanni, why don't you start throwing the vote into the chat so we can have this go on at the same time while we watch, so we don't have to wait at the end. So shout out to Yanni. If you hear this, get that voting ready and we can vote while we watch. How about that? Speed up the process just a bit and maybe we can squeeze an extra application into this live stream that way.
Y'all had a pretty badass Toyota last year, so I'm hoping to
Here we go, guys. So while this is playing for the last minute and a half, you guys can start voting for the Mean Green Trail Machine.
fill the spot this year. I know it doesn't really have a lot of power, but it wheels pretty hard.
Some action stuff. That's awesome. 22 R-power right there. Slick. It's a big dude to sit in that thing. Oh yeah, man. Almost OG Swampers. Super cool, Rick. Looking really good coming down the trail, man. I'm fan. This is a beautiful, beautiful rig. More. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your submission, man. Thanks for the video. Little River Off-Road and the Mean Green Trail Machine. The voting is still in the live chat. If you guys want to head over there and give up your vote, if you want to see the Mean Green Trail Machine on 24 Hallenbach or upcoming events in general. Like, this thing is awesome. I could totally see this rig in like a little sushi wheeling trip together or something. Like, I wanted to wheel Hot Springs in a while anyways. He's somewhere in Arkansas. Like that would be a perfect candidate for something like that too. But for now, you guys let me know. 35% say yes, bring him to hell and back. So that's still good. That's still a good quote. But again, a rig like this, I can really see on just a really good party trip with sushi and make a trip out of it like that. Definitely, definitely highlighting this one. Super cool. Thank you for your submission, man. Great rig. Big thumbs up for me. Okay, now let's see how many else. How you guys, are you guys still watching? You still want to see more? Should we run through more? Should we switch over to photos? I would say we can do at least one more, right? Let's do at least one more, I would say. Let's see, what do we have prepared here? Okay. I would say we'll do one more, and then we'll see what you guys are thinking about this next one. There's also somebody that I've seen in the comments. People are kind of like in the mood to watch him, and kind of I feel like this is a good next application. Alrighty, bam. Let me prepare it, bring it over to the main screen, and we can jump right in it in just a second. Up until then, just a quick reminder, we have a giveaway going on. For anybody that throws a donation in the super chat, you are getting a Factor 55 t-shirt, a Flex Rocks and Rollovers t-shirt, an army green with a black printed logo on it, really like nice, really nice shirts, and one of our misprint upside down Flex Rocks and Rollovers bags that look like this in blue, red, black, and tan. Misprint just meaning the logo is upside down. That is it. So anybody that throws a donation in the chat, any bribe money is welcome. Anything is accepted, man. Throw that in the super chat. And at the end of this live stream, we will announce the winner for this swag pack. All right. So if you guys are ready, I see a whole lot of awesomeness here on my screen. So let's flip this thing around and get into it. Bam. We got RhinoCon, hashtag FRR wildcard on his channel, RhinoCon. So I'm assuming that's his tag. I see a big freaking hood stack. So exhaust coming through the hood. I would guarantee you guys this thing is a diesel, which is cool. So yeah, let's watch it before I make too many assumptions. Marvin, read the messages. We want to see RhinoCon. Man, it's like I can read your mind. Or Yanni was able to read your mind, my friend. So Yanni prepared this one already. So it wasn't even you guys that had to say anything. It was already in my inbox here of videos to watch tonight. So bam. Shout out to Yanni for knowing exactly what's up and what we need to watch here. I'm down or rolled over for a bag and some 3X shirts. That's awesome. Yeah, man, $5 and you're in. Thank you, my friend. Kyle, appreciate it. Sounds like a 12 valve. All right, let's go watch it. Let's check it out what we got here. RhinoCon. Big girl, man. That's a big old girl. So big old diesel in it. 12 valve, I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, at least 43s, if not 46. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure those are 43s on some 17s, some old school beat logs, man. Big girl. There you go. Oh, took a nap in the woods. That happens. Yeah, looks heavy, Nick says. I agree. That thing does look heavy, but that's a photo JK. They like that. All right, he's got trail badges for days. Got a Cummins in this, at least the logo on it. Man, this looks like Florida or something. That's awesome.
Hey, Marvin. My name is Chris Arcand, and I am out of Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne, Florida. I judged right. Got palm trees around him and a whole bunch of Jeeps surrounded by him.
This is my submission to the FRR wildcard. And let me introduce you to my rig. It is a 2015 Jeep Wrangler JKU. Its name is RhinoCon. It's on Dana 60s front and rear.
Dana 60s front and rear. Okay, noted.
Atlas transfer case.
Atlas.
NV 4500 transmission.
NP 4500.
43-inch stickies. custom beadlocks built by myself, full hydro steering, and the best part is it's got a Cummins in it.
Yep. Look at all that, all that blow by. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with her. She wheels, she rocks and rolls.
And I also like the fact that this thing seems to not have any sliders or
There's
any
not-
kind of protection underneath it. You're just banging it straight into the body, it seems.
Get down with the best of them.
Yep, there's not a single rock slider inside.
Pardon her being dirty, because we literally just got back from Winter Rock from the Summer Sizzler.
Hell yeah.
It was a great event. A little more trail damage from that event.
Yep, I can tell.
Kind of later on her side, up on Cadillac Hill. But yeah. So I'd love the opportunity to wheel with you guys. Me and my buddy Mike would be out there and kill it with you. Hopefully you guys like my video and like my rig and give me an opportunity.
I love the dovetail in the rear, how it's like brought into the rear, and then just the thin LED taillights. That looks really cool. Got a pack out in the back, solid cage all around it. Awesome. That coilover might look like it's about to leave the chat, or is just the video and the way the GoPro shows it.
So we I'm ready to go. This rig's ready to go. We'll be ready to go. Got a little cleanup to do and a little bit of trail maintenance from the last
You don't have to clean it up
last
for
rig,
us, my friend.
last event. And so where she's been, we've you know, obviously being in Central Florida, it's not easy to wheel. We got to go out of state to do anything fun, and so we go to Tennessee a lot. She's been to Stony Lonesome, Choccolocca, Morris Mountain, Hawk Pride, obviously Windrock, Missouri. We did a trail ride.
That's the cool thing about, like, people that have to travel far for wheeling are just so, I don't want to say I'm more passionate, but like they just have a special kind of fire in them. Like I know that for myself, back in Germany, like, because you are just digging in so much deeper and you're nerding out so much on everything. And like, I feel those guys, man. If you're in Florida, I have a couple good friends that live down in Miami. Every time they have to go wheel, it's a 16-hour ordeal for them to even make it to a trailhead. Like, kudos, guys. Like, big up for going through all this over and over again, man. Not easy.
Been Moab and Ouray, so it's been through
Again, we got 2 minutes left. Yanni, if you want to work on that voting, throw the voting into the live chat. People can start voting for RhinoCon while we finish the video.
all the big trails, and I mean, hell, even my trail badge just got damaged. I mean, how badass is that? So anywho, yeah, she's ready to rock and roll. It is a manual tranny, and I love it. That's how we wheel.
Little manual,
So,
not bad. I respect it.
This
Not
is my
easy to
submission.
really
This is
rock
my rig.
roll a technical
I hope you
wheeler
like it.
with a manual.
And
all right, the RhinoCon voting is now in the live chat. For those that want to give up a yes or no vote for RhinoCon, all anonymous, obviously. Go for it.
hope everybody can give me some votes, man. I'd love to get out there, hang out with y'all, and have a good time. We the rig was built by myself. Like I said, I own a small shop here, so we little example of some of the stuff we do, but let me know what you think. I hope I get the votes, and
Give them all the votes, guys.
look forward to seeing you.
Rolling coal down the street. Man, that is some spicy wheeling, I think. Awesome. Appreciate it. RhinoCon, phenomenal application. Really, really well done. Cool rig, home build, like trail proven. I agree with everything, man. Definitely big thumbs up for me again. Already running towards the 50 likes here already. It's awesome. 300 views. It's cool to see. So if you guys want to see even more FRR wildcards and watch some more of them, just type in hashtag FRR wildcard into YouTube and you can watch more of them. And if you want to apply, that's all you have to do. You make a video, you upload it to YouTube, introduce yourself, your rig, why you should be chosen for a wildcard, what makes you special, why you're the funniest, coolest, craziest, most knowledgeable cat that we've ever met. Give us all this in a cool, spicy video. Doesn't need to be too, like, whatever you feel comfortable time-wise. We skip that time limit mark that we put in at the beginning. Whatever you think is right, you submit it. And we'll get to it, man. We will see it. I promise we will see it and we will watch it. And with a little luck, you're going to be on the next live stream here on Thursday evenings, and we're going to watch it all together. So, RhinoCon's voting is still going on. Please give it up. We got about a minute or 30 seconds left on the voting, so give it up for RhinoCon and let us know if you want him to be a part of Hell and Back or not. So, bam, we got, yes, 59% say RhinoCon needs to be on Hell and Back. That's a pretty good voting as well. Thank you guys for voting for RhinoCon. That helps us a bunch. That's really, really good. Thank you guys. Yeah, 83 votes too. Like, you guys are killing it. This is great. We still got 240 people almost watching. Thank you guys for your support. We appreciate it. That makes these live streams so much more fun. If you see actually you guys care, you come online, you hang out with us, up to win some swag for little to no donations, tiny, whatever. I don't care, even if it's just a penny. Anything helps us, guys, and we can all hang out and spend our Thursday evenings together. We've had so much good news, and we've had so many cool outcomes out of these live streams already, from the wildcards we have watched together, the video applications, as well as the photo applications. People that I've met throughout the live stream that then have reached out to me afterwards about certain things that we've talked to in live streams, and like, we had really cool things come out of this already, and I really appreciate you guys joining us here every Thursday, and let us hang out together. Super, super cool. Should we watch one more? I think about an hour and 11. I think we got time for one more. I say we squeeze in one more video application, one last one, and then we're gonna go switch over to some photos, and that will be it for tonight. But we still got a lot ahead of us, so let's do one more video application. You guys have been killing it with submissions and putting all your hard work into these. We really, really appreciate it, so I'm gonna be doing that. Let's see what Yanni sent here. All right. Yanni wants to know who you guys want to see, but I would say that takes too long. I don't want to, I would say I'm just going to go and click through my list and go on the next one, because honestly, everybody deserves this equally as much. There's really no right or wrong. Or, just because one person has a couple more buddies in the live chat, that shouldn't decide it. So we're going to jump into the next one, and we may skip through it a little bit here and there. I've heard the next one is sort of kind of long, but we'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. Kyle Keyser, thanks for your donation, buddy. All right, we're going to go into the next one, and the absolute last one for tonight. And then after this one, we're gonna go into picture still. So don't skip out quite yet. We're still gonna do and go through picture donation applications afterwards. All right, the last one for tonight is, bam, reaction. Oh, we are going. Bam, we got our official entry video. Let's go, Mudbog Off-Road Ventures. Thumbs up for
going to have a wild card for this year's 24 Hell and Back.
All right, Marvin.
Bam, bro.
Rollovers. This is my official entry to 24 Hours Hell and Back, or whatever else you guys want to pick us for.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Roger Betancourt. I'm from Laredo, Texas, down south of the border, very down south of the border near Mexico. And this is...
Hi, my name's Amber Betancourt. I am...
So Roger and Amber, that's so cool to see an application from you guys. Like, we've been running into each other at a bunch of different events, and they were hardcore supporters during King of the Hammers. When I raced with John Grounds, like, they were there hanging out with us, just like bringing us water, like such awesome people. That is so cool to see you guys on here. Thank you already for your application. And we've talked so many times, I've never seen your Jeep, at least not that I can remember. That thing is a beast there in the background, sir.
36 years old. I am a Laredo transplant. I'm actually from Knoxville, Tennessee, a little close to your area, Mr. Marvin.
Yes.
We
So
were excited.
cool. From Knoxville
We are a
originally.
2 for 1. Everywhere we go,
2 for
we're
1.
here together. You get both. Why not? Two's better.
So cool.
She's kind of said it all. Anyway, so I'm 41 years old. I'm a truck driver by night. I'm an HVAC guy by day. So I rarely sleep. I work about 20 hours a day, Monday to Friday.
Wow.
So the weekends is my only time I wheel. I've been wheeling together since what?
We got our first Jeep in 2014. It went downhill from there. It started with 1, then it went to 2,
2, yeah,
and then it started with 3,
yeah,
and then we have 4 in the pieces in the backyard.
Well, yeah.
It's not finished
Okay,
yet.
so they got a whole
But
collection
the one
of
we want to
Jeeps.
enter with Flex Rocks and Rollovers, the 24 hours hell and back, is the YJ, the red devil. When we got a Jeep, we didn't know there was all this stuff, you know, and we started getting on trails, and we just kind of caught the bug. We caught the bug, and then I had her catch the bug. Another
That's
thing-
awesome though to see, like, you know, it makes such a difference when somebody started with a small rig, small TJ, 30, 33-inch tires, like that open differentials, like that's how you learn how to wheel the best, and like learn with a basic rig that brakes fast, and you need to be careful and learn the way, like learn that first, and you will succeed in your wheeling career a lot quicker and a lot better than starting off with something like the red one that he has now. Like, he worked his way up there, and I guarantee you it tells in the way he wields.
that we have is we have our page, which is Mudbug Off-Road Ventures. We have a TikTok,
Shout out.
Instagram, Facebook page. It's Mudbug Off-Road Ventures. We've had it since like 2014, I believe, right? Locally, we have a group called Misfits 4x4, and we run that group. We kind of started that group, and we usually take, we try to portray our passion for off-road to them, and we try to actually take them on. We take a lot of new people out to experience and get hooked on the drug. You know, we're like a drug dealer.
You're like the drug dealer. I can't, dude.
We're
That's
introducing
amazing.
it to
That's
the
what you want to
drug,
do.
you know?
Introduce your vehicle. Show us your vehicle.
So about the ride, okay, so this is a 1990 YJ. We actually purchased it from a previous owner. We've been wheeling it for what now 2 years now, I believe, more or less. Everything on it has been changed.
Okay, so they
it's
bought
a
the rig, but they build it
5.7 liter
themselves. Like they build
Vortec
everything from there on, so it's not.
2005.7 liter Vortec.
That's awesome.
It's got Dana 60 front, 14 bolt back, and there you
Nice.
go. It's got a PSE full hydro on it. The King shocks. It's got an extra fan in there because it gets kind of hot. Reed knuckles.
Did you say what motor was in there? Did I
Full
miss that?
hydro, like I said, 60 front, 14 back. Got the 5-point harness on there.
Good.
Itzy
Safety
Bala
first.
you.
Oh,
The mattress
turn
cover
that.
has changed my life, and here is why. I adjust my temperature.
Damn.
And we got an Atlas, a 3.8 to 1 Atlas.
Atlas in it?
The transmission is a
Why is this not going down here? There we go.
4L60E, I believe. 40-inch tires, Mickey Thompson's Baja Pro X, XS.
I like your valve caps here. It's classy, man. That's the way. I love those. I wonder if he even knows that they're on there. If just some couple of friends put them on there for him. Jennifer, thanks for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you.
So we got truss on there. Skip plate that we fabricated in one of our shops here. Tom Woods front and back drive shafts.
Nice.
Got a
Good old Tom Woods is in there. Best drive shafts in the business.
right, 3-link, 4-link back, and a Genrat roll cage on it. Genrat armor on the outside with a worn winch, of course.
Nice.
And a synthetic line. as well. What else am I missing? I know I'm missing some
Cool.
stuff. Ever since we got it, we've been putting in a little bit of, we've been replacing some of the stuff that we need to be replacing to make it our own, But so far, this thing hasn't let me down on anything.
A little sound check here.
Listen to that baby purr. Purr like a kitten.
It purrs like a kitten, it's smooth.
Nice. Sounds healthy. I don't think I got what motor was in it. If you guys caught that, throw it in the chat. But it sounds good. Sounds healthy.
Talk about your wheeling experience.
Mostly we've wheeled mostly all of Texas, which is in Mason.
Yes, Mason, Texas. The dead center of Texas has some phenomenal wheeling, man. Katamsi and Wolf Caves and all that.
The K2, Wolf Caves, Maris.
Wow, what a shot.
Up in Amarillo by the Palo Duro Canyon, and Hidden Falls, Marble Falls, the central Texas area by Hill Country.
I've actually done Hidden Falls too.
And
Texas,
Bayano
Texas.
area. So that's the Stillwater Ranch. We still got a lot of places we got to conquer. A lot of them are from 24 Hours Hill and Back Challenge. This year, we're probably going to be conquering Disney, Oklahoma.
Nice.
So that's one of the things in our list.
It's on the list.
It's on the list. Well, we've been in the Great American Crawl.
Come over here. Done that one too.
And we've also competed in the Clash of the Clubs.
Why you should be a part of Hallenbeck or any future events? Why are you the right
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you for your donation.
person for us?
Why pick us? Well, she said you get 2 for 1.
Guys, before this video ends, Yanni, go and get started on that voting so you guys can vote for...
I'm a night owl. All my jobs have been night shift. I've stayed, I think my record's been 48, 72 hours, something like that. Staying up, and I've wheeled because I would have to get off of work and go straight to the park, wheel, and not sleep until that night. And if we run into any issues late into the night, just keep on wheeling. Being in the military before, I know how to keep pushing through the night, keep pushing. I got like a little radioactive nuclear reactor in there. It just
Good
keeps
to know,
giving me
man.
energy.
Dude, just listening to you, what kind of job, day job and night job and all this to finance your life with wheeling and whatnot, that's impressive, man. And if you've been in the army, I don't doubt a bit that you can push through 24 hours of wheeling. Guys, by the way, Yanni just put the Mudbug Adventures voting live, so you guys can start voting for them in the super chat.
I would say tried and true. What you see is what you get.
What an awesome wheeling couple.
You
Those
guys
two
take a
are such
chance
great
on
people.
us? Hey, that'd be awesome.
We've met some of your crew, including yourself, in person.
Yeah,
Probably
we
once
met
or
you.
twice.
Yeah, we saw you guys with John Grounds at King of the
Ridge.
Hammers this year.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, we've met a couple times actually, so that's
and,
awesome.
I always try to make light of every bad situation, so there's no bad situation for me. Even if we're broken down the trail, I'm just making jokes. And,
Same.
having
Man,
fun.
at some point that's something you lose as a wheeler. At some point you just don't you don't freak out anymore. You always know with a couple of good buddies, you always make those are the nights that you remember, and you always make it out somehow. One way or the other, it always works out, and there's no way to get frustrated over it. So yeah, I love it.
And I'm not afraid to wear that pink helmet. Being that
You shouldn't be afraid to wear that pink helmet.
That's style right now.
Pink
man.
helmet
I'll wear
is
that helmet. I'll wear that helmet all day long. I don't care.
Good.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to push it. I've pushed it before already, and I'm not afraid to push it. I do know my
Sorry,
limit,
man.
but I do end up pushing it.
Oh, he did roll it
And when
already.
I push it, oh boy.
Okay. Got lucky on
And
that
it's
one.
risk or reward, man. Risk or reward.
True.
No risk, no reward sometimes.
Yeah, no risk, no reward. Hopefully we get picked, and here it goes, shot in the dark, right?
Man, I love it. Like, what a great application again from an awesome wheeling couple. You do rock.
So another reason why I think you should pick us is I'm usually the guy that carries all the tools and equipment. I have my my drawers on the back.
Nice. Good to
Carry
know.
tools.
However, don't tell that to our media guys. We have a very large media crew, and all of those guys have stuff that they need to store in Jeeps, man. You'll be carrying all that gear.
Equipment and
This is mine.
Guys, again, don't forget to vote for Mud Bucket Off-Road Ventures in the super chat.
yeah, I steal some equipment from her. And
Awesome.
I'm usually the guy that carries the welder to the trail, on the trailer. Actually,
Good to
not
know.
the trail, but to the park. I mean,
Again, especially somebody like the Watkar. Like, we'll all work as a team of friends. Like, nobody needs to carry more than the other. We're gonna make that all the day before hell and back. We figure all that out.
I can weld. Not the best welder,
Who
not
brings
professionally,
what?
but I definitely get you out the trail. But you know,
Zip tie.
gotta
Good.
be zip tie certified. You gotta be zip tie certified on that right there.
Factory 55.
Only the good
Awesomeness.
stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that's why I keep down here in the drawers in the back. I usually
Rolling
carry-
Swiss Army knife. I love
usually
it.
carry all my tools back there, and I mean I do it because I don't mind wrenching on the trail. I love it, man. I love that kind of stuff.
Bam. That's the right attitude, dude. How cool, guys. Thank you. Thanks for your application. Let me switch my screen back. Oh, first of all, I already gave a thumbs up. There you go. Okay. So that was it with video applications from today. Huge shout out to Mudbug Ventures. Shout out to you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for the application. The voting is now still in the super chat. If you guys want to do like 20 more seconds and it will be off, and then we will know. You guys just give us a vote. Yes, do you want to see Mud Bucket Adventures or no? There we go. 49% want to see them on Hell and Back. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty freaking good. 49% Mud Bucket Off-Road Ventures. You guys rock. Thanks for your application. Awesome rig. Cool wheeling couple. Great application. 2 thumbs up from me for sure. Thank you. All right. So much to that. Now Yanni can go to bed. It's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in Germany at some point. We're done with that kind of stuff. Shout out to Yanni for helping pushing through another live stream. And we will switch over and go through a couple of more picture applications. Well, written applications, but we're only going through the photo part to not put all your personal information all over the internet. So give me 1 second. Let me prepare my little picture folder here, and we can jump right into that as well. And we're just gonna continue where we left off last time. That's all we do. So wild card here. I'm gonna photos. That's it. Okay. Let me see really quick. I thought I marked where I left off last time. We talked about those, talked about those. I thought that I know that I marked last time where we left off, and apparently it didn't take it. Well, but I think I'm pretty good at remembering where we left off, because this is all stuff we've already seen. We can start on over here. I'm pretty sure we already did this one, but we're going to redo him and then work our way down. Yeah, we're going to do that. All right. I got it figured out, guys. We're going to take off approximately where we left off last time. I'm 90% sure this is where we left off. We may repeat 1 or 2 from last time. I'm not too sure, but I don't think so. All right, if you guys are ready to rock and roll, I am. We're going to start looking through a couple of picture applications, okay? So first on, Sam Matter in this beautiful teal colored, oh, wrong, here we go. Teal colored TJ buggy, I would say. More buggy than, I mean, it's a full body Jeep, which I love. But man, that thing has buggy proportions. I love the both sides. The color is really cool for some reason. I dig the color combo. Super simple rig, no BS. Super tall, that like really like the whole chassis has been brought up. It may be front half. Like I would almost guarantee you it's front half. No, there's frame. Huh, it looks super low. Very, very nice rig. So we got here Sam Matter. Very, very nice. I'm a fan. This thing is super nice. I'm pretty sure I follow you on YouTube, on Instagram as well. So thank you, Sam, for submitting this. I'm still trying to figure this setup here out correctly. There we go. Then Sam, next up we got Josh Dubby. Dubby. This is a Isuzu. That is cool. That is nothing you see, like something you really don't see much, especially down here in my part of the country. What a awesome, unique rig. Super, super cool. I think they are somewhat similar to a 4Runner or something. What is like the closest thing you can compare these to? Like I've never put eyes on one or in detail. Like I know that I've seen them, but never really looked up close. So what a cool rig. It looks like some version of a 4Runner to a certain extent. So very cool rig. And then we got Tareen Rice, my good friend. Such a cool chick. Her and her husband, we met at the Off-Road and Chill ride 2 years ago and this year. And yeah, we've been on a few adventures together already. Super cool power couple with two awesome, almost matching Jeeps. Yeah, great friends, great subscribers. Super cool. Thanks for your application as well. Super cool. Awesome to see. That's her getting it on Trail 15 on Windrock. At Windrock. Super cool. Yeah, guys, let me know about that Isuzu. I see your questions here. What the Isuzu, like, what can you compare that Isuzu to? Is it like a 4Runner? Like, people are trying to figure this out here in the chat. Yeah, so, Tyreen, thanks for your application. Super cool. Awesome photo, by the way. Really cool. All right, Ryan Fredericks. Beautiful YJ, full tube chassis, I see. It doesn't look like a wide open design chassis. It looks like something self-built, which is super impressive. Got some RCVs on it, Mickeys, KMCs, some Kingpins, full hydro. It looks like it's stretched. It looks like an LJ more than it looks like a YJ. That proportion here looks very LJ-ish. What a beautiful rig, man. Ryan Fredericks. That thing is sweet. Oh no. That looks like a brand new rig on its roof. Or a very clean rig at least. So I'm sorry about that, man. That different tires on that one too. So it looks like a fairly fresh build. Very clean, very nice. I like it. Very cool Jeep. Matt Gilpin. That is a 4-door JK, I want to say. Yes. Super cool. And some pit bulls, man. Haven't seen those in a minute. Very cool, Rick. Thanks for your submission, man. Billy Hughes. 2-door JK. Nice. Yeah, awesome, man. Also something, like, I feel like sushi and this thing, in this wide 2-door would be a good pair up. What do you guys think? A 2-door JK on what is this, 30, I would say 37s, maybe even bigger? Maybe 39s versus sushi on 33s. Would be cool to see. Man, beautiful. Jonathan Corley. Gorgeous rig. Super clean. Love the rock bouncer style front bumper here. Beautiful. Wow. Cool cage too, man. What a gorgeous rig. You guys, our subscribers have the prettiest rigs, man. I'm not kidding. This is insane. You guys are crazy. Let me bring my chat over here so I can read what you guys have to say to this here a little bit. So, Yeah, yeah, Dana 30 and 40s can't go wrong with that. I don't know which one what I missed here where we had that combo. Anyways, this rig here is really nice. Cool rig. Then Ian Keough, maybe? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Super dope XJ. This looks like it's narrowed. The whole front end is narrowed for sure. You can see the little zip tie scar here in the dead center of the grill. 60, I would say, yeah, 60 in the front, coilovers. Yeah, awesome, man. On some Pro Comps. Dope rig, exo cage and everything. Same rig. Wow. I love the, I don't know why I can't zoom in on this one, but I love the sides on this too. Look cool. Man, Wayne Wazzle. Wow. Yeah, now I can zoom in again. Wow, that is awesome. That is a beautiful Toyota. I'm a fan of that, man. It's on wontons, coilovers, 43s. Super, super cool. I feel like I've seen this rig on Brandon Trump's Instagram before. Brandon Trump, the first-gen Toyota pickup from Hallenbeck, New Hampshire last year. I feel like those two hang out, our friends. Oh, man, what a cool build. Fuel cell in the back, shock towers poking through here, big old 14 bolt in the back. There's Brandon Trump. I knew it. This guy right here was in the last Hallenbeck. I knew it. That smelled like trouble when I saw it. Awesome, man. Very cool rig, Wayne. Very cool. Definitely staying in the file along pretty much every rig that we look at on here, man. Yeah, beautiful. Then next, Flat Nasty Off-Road Park. That is Missouri, if I'm not mistaken. Cool. Good looking Jeep. 4-door, man. That's the waterfall at Disney. Good climb. Scott Freeze. That looks like Rugged Mountain Ranch or Clayton. That looks like somewhere in Oklahoma. I spotted an Axle Off-Road helmet. Love your little packaging storage system here. Looks cool. Willis tailgate on it. 42 reds, ORIs. Cool. Good looking rig. All the way on its side. On some 39 reds. Cool. Love the Willis style front grille. Looks great, man. Is that all the same rig? Yeah, that's all the same rig. Scott, I dig it. I really dig it. Very cool. Love the freaking self-made top here. Get you from that Arizona heat or wherever you're in. It looks like, I don't know, Colorado. Then Jake Hemphill. Old school, dude. Like, you can't hate on a CJ7 on some freaking boggers. That is so classic. Ah, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a cool rig. Some leaf springs, some boggers. Yeah, I dig it. Boggers are mounted the wrong way. Some people have a preference in running them that way, but anyways, a old school classic Jeep on some boggers, man, you can't go wrong with that, ever. Cool. Then Justin Kemp, my friend. Ha! Yeah, Justin and I, he trail guided us borrowed us his passenger seat during a recent adventure to Alabama with German television. He was there helping out for us, spent his freaking day with us. Super cool cat, super cool guy. Give his last shirt off his back to someone. I really like, such a generous guy. Really, really cool. Thanks for your application, man. You are already on our list for wherever we can squeeze you in. I'll give you a ring, my friend. Great dude. Really, really good guy. Oh, that looks like freaking Bash It In Billy, Break It Billy. Buddy of mine. That's the famous Mammoth Trail in Pennsylvania. Billy and I have been on that trail together. Yeah, we've wheeled once or twice. No, we wheeled in Pennsylvania and in Windrock together too. We will probably wheel in Windrock again this year. So yeah, Billy, man, you're on my map. You're on my radar. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Good old Axle Off-Road helmet. We actually went up this trail together, if I'm not mistaken. I was in the rental back then. And that is Rattle Rock from last year. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Break It Billy. Then Luis Alonso Moreno Garcia. I hope I pronounced that correctly. That sounds like Mexico. We did open up the FRR wildcard application for Mexico and Canada because we will be in surrounding states that are very close to those countries in the future as well. So why not? You know, why not? And we know we have a bunch of followers all over the world. And yeah, if we can, we want to keep them involved. And who knows? We may do a trip to Canada next year. And if I do a trip to Canada, I want to spend some more time and as much time as I can out there. So maybe we can get some people together from up there as well. Same with Mexico, man. So big ups. Really cool rig, man. What are those KR3s? Yeah, those are some KR3s. Some homebrew wheels. They look like they're just flipped around. Like that's really cool to see. Awesome, man. I love seeing this. I love what people come up with in other countries, and especially, oh man, that's so cool. Aero Pimento Extremo. Hell yeah, man. Got a back half thing going on here. Super cool. So, Luis, thanks for your submission. Very, very cool, TJ. Super cool. Thank you. I'm Lewis. There you go. I'm not finished. You're in the chat. It's not finished. They're never finished, buddy. It's still super cool. I dig it. All right, then we got Tom Newcomb. Super clean. Man, there ain't a scratch on that thing. Very, very clean. Beautiful LJ. Silver lining. Classy. Just a beautiful Jeep, man. Oh, Gabe, you speak in my language, my friend. Another Jeepster. How cool, man. Also on some KR3s or KR2s. I think those are KR2s. Beautiful. Very, interesting. It looks like it has glasses on. But cool. I love the soft top, man. I'm jealous of your soft top. Who makes a Jeepster soft top? PM me. Not that it would fit anyways, but I'm just curious if you can buy that or is that something you made? Cool Jeep, dude. Very cool. Love the Jeepsters, as you guys know. There it is again. Sick. Then Chris Morgan. Cool buggy, man. What is that front clip from? That looks cool. I can't really tell what this is. On some reds. Big beefy axles under it. Looks awesome. Chris, thank you. Ashley Smale. Ashley in the really like a Smurf blue 4-door JK, all sideways in rocks on 40s, wontons, all the goodies. Thank you, Ashley, also for that. That looks like an awesome obstacle too. Then another classy right here on some good old IROX. Beautiful, big old one, man. The classic. Very, very pretty, man. Cool rig. Mike Johnson. I see a Johnson Valley Crawlers decal. Sick, dude. Leaf springs. Some old Goodyear tires. Those Kevlar things. That's a West Coast tire, man. Like, you barely ever see them out east. That right here is kind of sketch, but I'm sure you are aware. Awesome, dude. Cool rig. I love when the kiddos are involved too, man. Super cool. Dope rig. Ken, I was like, man, that looks almost him now. So here we got Ken Carter on some red labels, full hydro under it, or at least a skid plate. Yeah, it's a full hydro setup. Cool, man. Really cool looking YJ. I got a thing for YJ. I love YJs. Oh, that is not good. That looks like, man, I don't know. Cool. Oh, Dan, my friend. Man, this is a good hot candidate for some East Coast stuff in the future. He is originally from the Pacific Northwest, if I remember correctly. He came to one of our cleanup rides, Tackett Creek, the first cleanup ride we've ever done. Dan showed up. This thing is so cool. It's on Unimog portal axles, got rear steer, got a big turbo on that 4-cylinder under the hood. Super, super cool rig. Propane powered. This thing has so many cool features. Like, that's a rig worth a walk around video in itself. Super cool. Thank you, Dan. Awesome to see that you applied for this. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye out for that. Thank you. Jason Fleury. That thing looks fast. Very fast. Cool. It looks like a really early Ultra 4 car. I love it. Here we're back on Mammoth, on Kirk Davis. Mammoth Trail. Sick. Love the orange. Angela Wells. I've been following this thing on Instagram, and yeah, beautiful. Very, very pretty Jeep. Not too far away from me, actually. Super pretty. She wheels it pretty hard, too. Oh, yeah. Great photo. Scott. So this must be somewhere Morris Mountain. Somewhere here local to me, for sure. What an awesome picture, man. She gets down on it, too. Like, that is cool. Very, very cool. Thank you, Angela, for your wildcard submission here. Super cool. Wes! I was like, wait a minute, that looks awfully familiar. My good buddy Wes. Like, that's awesome to see. Thanks for your submission, Wes. Obviously, good friend of mine. He was in the last Hawk Pride videos that we released. He was in the Trail Hero videos last year. Wes and I have done a couple of adventures together already. Super cool dude. Super cool rig. He wields the hell out of it, too. Awesome, man. Good to have you on here, man. Thank you. Yep, there's Wes. From Memphis, Tennessee. Eric Johnson, another LJ, another clean LJ. Somewhere in Texas. Beautiful. Very clean, man. Very, very clean. Oh, there's a work in progress. Big old Chevy. What's that, a Suburban? Very cool. Trail Wraith. It's Talk DJ. Cool. Good old Poison Spider gear on it. Yeah, man. Got to start somewhere, and this is a perfect base for a really, really good time. Super cool. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ryan Robertson. Oh, well, we got here Joshua Putman. An FJ, a modern AFJ. Is that thing, and fully aired out. Awesome rig, man. Gonna have to see where that's from. That might be a cool Toyota candidate too, Toyota video candidate. What in the world? Wow, that is a Grand Cherokee, if I'm not mistaken. Fully tubed out on 40 or even 42s. Wow, that is awesome. Oof. Chris Frazier. Frazier. Wow, what a cool rig. Shaved 14 bolt in the back. Dude, this thing is set up to party. Big old Brannick sway bars. 16, look like 16 or 18-inch coilovers in the back. Full on party mode, like half doors and everything. That thing is very, very cool, Chris. I definitely got to check that out and see where you're at, where you're from. No way! Kelsey Heck. Now, what a surprise. That is so cool to see. Kelsey Heck, I've been following her for a long time on social media. She wields the hell out of her Toyota. Her boyfriend, husband-boyfriend, I'm not 100% sure, just built this gorgeous piece of equipment back here. A absolutely gorgeous Toyota as well. I'm pretty sure he built Kelsey's with her or for her. I don't know if they built. She works. She's pretty handy. She does some sort of, like, she is a machinist or something. Jesus. And she does quite some work herself. So, and she wields the living hell out of this thing. Super cool to see your application, Kelsey. Definitely, yeah, putting another eye on it. Thank you. She throws down, people say in the chat here. So, yeah, you're known to party, for sure. Cool rig, cool chick. Man, hot candidate, for sure. Another sweet two-door. Some coilovers, some what looks like 40s. Awesome, man. Cool rig, Josh Johnson. Jeremy Moody. Man, Jeremy Moody, really cool guy, local, somewhat local to me. He was part of Reno Rock's shootout in Alabama at Morris Mountain. He was still, Jeep looked a little bit different, but still the same orange. It's a CJ7. He is a rowdy man, and he threw down at that event, and like absolutely killer. What a cool run. For all of those that haven't watched that, type in Rain of Rock Shootout into YouTube, and I think it's the second video where he's in. Insane. The burnout that he throws down there, and the way he like drives this Jeep is just so cool to see. So he is a hell of a driver. Definitely typical southeastern guy. Like really likes to like throws down, like wheels really, really hard. The hardest stuff around here, and yeah, beats the living hell out of this poor Jeep. Super cool to have you on here. Totally been on my list for so many events before, and like we will make this work, Jeremy. I promise. At some point, we will make this work. Totally, I would almost say like a perfect candidate for an East Coast Hallenbeck in this case too. I don't know if that's my problem too. Like I need to make sure that the people that we pick on this, like I will reach out to East Coast people as well. But obviously, since it's a West Coast event, I'm going to try to prefer a few West Coast applications because, you know, next year we'll be back on the East Coast. And then those East Coast applications and all those, you know, rowdy East Coast boys will come really handy for next year. So we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're only picking West Coast people for this year. We'll definitely go all around. Yeah, Jeremy Moody here, ladies and gentlemen. Still got that Rainer Rock sticker on the hood. Hell of a driver, hell of a rig. Super cool to see. Thanks, Jeremy. Esther Newcomb. Esther! Good to see you. That was Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip, or that whatever that was called. Esther and her husband back here. So cool to see you guys on here. Cool YJ. They travel all over the place and wheel. Super cool. Thank you for your submission as well. Pixie Dust. Hey, guys. Ryan Branch. Man, what a clean JK. What a clean JK. Got a Peck. I spotted Peck Brothers decal. Oof, that thing is spotless. I mean, not a scratch inside. Either a brand new build or something that is being taken care of really well. Look at those freaking croc seats in there. How cool. Beautiful rig. Oh. There's definitely bonus points right here. Wow. Peck Brothers decal, Flexworks and Rollovers decal. Beautiful. Shave 14 bolt in the back. Nice. Oh, no way. Travis Heath, also super hot East Coast candidate here. Parties, his XJ, him and Dan need to hang out. Dan, the guy who we just watched in our video applications, I feel like Dan and Travis would get along great. Yeah, another picture of Travis's. It doesn't look like that. This thing is beat to hell at this point, but in a good way, in a really good way. He wheels the hell out of it. Him and his girl, they travel all over and yeah, wheel really, really hard. Cool. Thanks, Travis. Oh, wrong way. Then we got Kevin Norman on Corey's old flex trailer. Flexed out. Anthony Vanoy. Cool rig, man. Very cool rig. Oh, I recognize the bead locks. Yep. Somebody else we may watch in the next one. He submitted a video application as well. Let's see. Yeah, we're I think we can get these done. This is everything up until the 6th. So the picture applications that you see here are all photo applications that I was able to download up until the 6th. So what? Today is the 10th, so 4 days ago. Yep, he definitely submitted a video application. Craig Hartman. Beautiful LJ. Also on the Mammoth Trail, those boulders are vehicle size. It's ridiculous how big they are. Then Chris Crooker, beautiful Colorado Trail, I'm assuming. Copperhead, really clean, cool looking, adventurous TJ with some good old daylighters. Cool. Same one, very cool. Some off-camera action. Oh no. Whoa, money just came into town. Man, this thing is crazy cool. This rig is so sick. You guys all know Scott Grubb, for example, wide open design, JL that's been to Hallenbeck in Oklahoma. Well, this FJ right here is basically the same rig, a similar rig built by the same guys. Yeah, just, I mean, the crazy, this thing is so nice. Wide open design, killed it with this FJ. Richard McIntosh, guy from Scotland, yeah, super cool guy too. Like, been following him ever since he started his whole off-roading adventure. Before he had this rig, even in this Rock Bouncer. Back here's Adam Woodley's old rig, very cool. But yeah, this is a full-on wide-open design Rock Bouncer with an FJ body around it and a whole lot of fancy extras. What a beautiful rig! I would cry to see this thing get destroyed on a trail like that. Man, it is beautiful. Yeah, photos don't do it justice, guys. Photos do not do this rig justice. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous rig. Man, that would be so cool to see on Hell and Back. I'll be honest with you, man. That would be so cool. What do you guys think of this guy here? Super cool. Ultimate FJ is his Instagram. Ultimate, where the mate is an 8. That somehow on Instagram you'll find him. Super cool rig. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's to SEMA too when it was brand new. Beautiful. Todd Hansen. That looks like Arizona. That looks like near Hellenbach, where we were for Hellenbach. Beautiful. Cool rig. Oh, another Toyota. Bradley Rodriguez. Beautiful Toyota. Bright orange on 40s. Some leaf springs, obviously. Good old Toyota fashion. True to itself. Holy cow. That is all the way on the side. Yeah, he wields it. I get it. Super cool photo too. Love it. So Bradley Rodriguez, love it, man. Thanks for the application. Damn. Good, man. Well, very well proportioned YJ. John Frenchuk. Beautiful rig, man. Very well proportioned. Looks super clean. Love it. Very cool. Very, very nice. Very well. It looks like a solid rig, man. Well put together. Nice. XJ making a front dive, nose dive. Levi Patterson. Cool. Somewhere in San Hollow. Oh, Dan. Here we go again. So, for everybody, Dan, we watched earlier his video application here in this live stream. So, yep. There's Dan again. Then Travis Genesee. Janis. Another LJ, Genride LJ. Cool. Nice. Running the hammers. Maybe on some sort of race. Cool. Oh, that is the rig that we were just watching. RhinoCon, right? Oh, what do we have here? Wow. Now that's cool. That's a full-on, it's a full-on buggy with a little bit of XJ left, but I dig it. I love the proportions of it. It's not obviously far away from being done, but I like the idea. Yeah, that looks cool, man. Student driver, hell yeah. That's a good-looking rig, dude. That's a really good-looking rig. Dubious. Cool. Bright orange, man. Holy cow. Beautiful rig. Good for camera. Another Toyota in the works here. From Charlie Nebo. Let's see an update once it's done, please. PJ Graham. Another beefy TJ, I'm assuming. Yep. LJ, sorry, not TJ. LJ. Holy cow, what do we have here? Robin Chamness. Wow. Those are them 54s or something. Those are huge tires. Short wheelbase, huge tires. That's some like Top Truck Challenge rig. That's what this is. If you guys remember what Top Truck, four-wheelers Top Truck Challenge, that's what this kind of rig is. Wow. Super cool. That would be cool to see. That's something different. What on Rockwell axles. Holy, what a monster. That's it. That is it. Robin Chamness. So those were all photos that were submitted to us via text application, that I was able to open and download. I clicked through every single one of them. If we missed any for any reason, just hit us up somewhere, shoot me some pictures and your name, and we'll match it up and bring it on in one of the future live streams. We'll do this again, obviously, with whatever signed up after the 6th. I just wanted to block it off. Those are the ones. Everything that you saw here and in the past live streams is considered for Hell and Back one way or the other. And if you're not being picked for Hell and Back, you're automatically in the pot for any future event coming up. So that is pretty much it, guys. And again, we're running towards the 2-hour mark. And again, for everybody that throws donations into the super chat today, we have the olive green, army green Flex Rocks and Rollover shirt with the logo on it. We have the Factor 55 I'm pulling for you shirt, this on the back, and one of our misprint trail sack bags. So all this will be sent to one lucky winner that throws a donation in the super chat here tonight. Yeah, and we're going to figure out who that is pretty much right now, guys. Pretty much right now. Before we end this thing and get into who wins the swag pack and everything, first of all, huge thank you to everybody that submitted an application so far. You can continue to submit applications, of course. We're super blown away by the amount of written applications, by the amount of video applications. You guys are crazy. That's so cool. We're super, super happy with all of this. And then already to let you guys know, next Thursday, if everything goes as planned, we will have the winner of the wild card for Hell and Back. So next Thursday's live stream, we should have the winner. For everybody that came on board late, today we announced that Rory Irish, aka Trailmater, is the final participant of the OG lineup of the main team of the 24 Hell and Back, and then the wild card will be announced next Thursday. So excited, guys. So excited. I can't wait to see who the wild card is going to be. It is it hurts my brain having to decide between all of just the people we watched today. It's hard for me to decide who I would choose from there. It is crazy. It's really, really not easy. And if I could have 5 wild cards to this event, I would. I really, really would. Logan Diviak, man, thank you. Thanks for the donation. Good to see you on here, my friend. So yeah, if I could have 5 wild cards, well, I would do it. And because I see how many of you guys would like to participate in our events, videos, etc., trust me, this is so good for us to know. Like, our focus next year will be probably a lot different, and we'll do a lot more video ideas and videos in general where we can invite you guys to, and we can all wheel together, because we have such an incredible community with so many unique characters and cool vehicles. Let's get together and wheel. Like, why not? Like, there's absolutely no reason not to do this a lot more often than just for a Hell and Back or something. So, guys, seriously, those applications, we will treat them like gold. I promise you. Every single one of them, video or written, and we will look through all of them and really consider, really put time into and good consideration into this. So, Plowboy Custom Fab, thanks for your donation as well, my friend. Cool. Then that is, let me see what we can. I have to still go into the website that I keep using here in order to figure out who won today's swag pack. So let me figure that out really quick and get started on that. And until I'm at the very end of it, you guys can still donate and be a part of it. So pick a winner wheel, my typical thing, wheel of names, boom. Okay, last year, the ones from last time, delete. And I'm going to start writing. Everybody that put in a donation tonight will now be entered into this. And then I will announce a winner here shortly. And up until I'm at the very top, you guys are still welcome to donate and ask, in the meantime, any questions you might have, okay? About the wildcard, about Hell and Back, about Flex Rocks and Rollovers in general, about Sushi, about the Jeepster, whatever. And in the meantime, I'm going to be writing up your names. So, all XJ and Yodas, and just change the names to Rollovers. Do you get an entry for every donation? That's usually yes. I usually give everybody an entry for every donation, but if you donate, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, then no. But if you do one at the beginning of the stream and one at the end, then yes. Not more than twice. Let's put it that way. I don't really have a rule for it. It's just like, that's kind of how I've been doing it. If somebody is like does like 2 cents over and over and over again, sorry, bro, I'm not playing that game. But if you do a donation at the beginning of the chat and one at the end or of the stream, then yes, of course. Jason Vanover, Alan Morris. And guys, while you're on here, give me some names in the super chat. Like, throw some names of the people from all videos that you've seen so far, or even pictures. Who do you think we should have for the wild card, man? We got an insane amount of participants, and all of them are really, really strong contestants. So, like, man, this is gonna be a nightmare to figure out. I mean, it's gonna be a blast, but like a nightmare in terms of, like, man, twist my arm. They're all great. Jacked to Jeep, American Pride, Buggy, Ryan Tanner, Keith Crum, Johnny Moon Garage, Dan Cramp, okay, people, Dan, Erica, yes. Dan, Nick's the best. Nick says Nick, Dan says damn, man. You got Ammo Dog says Ammo Dog. You guys are weird, man. Okay. Rocks and Mud. Rhino Con. 256er. Chris Kreiner. Harry Messerschmidt. Dan, all that bright money here. I can see again Dan and Ammo Dog. Everybody just but guys, like, the lineup so far is so freaking crazy. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, it is so insane. The names we have lined up for this year's Hallenbach is just like from a different planet. Like, we've always had good lineups, don't get me wrong, but that is just cool. Oh, I accidentally hit go. I hope I can. No. Nope. There we go. Almost, guys. Almost. This is annoying. I wish there would be a better way to do this, but I can't even copy and paste the names. I literally have to type them every single time. I need to get to talk to Yanni. Maybe we can find a different way of doing this, but unfortunately so far we haven't found anything more efficient, and we've looked. But this is also all new to us, this whole live stream thing, so we're figuring it out as we go. Maybe next year we can afford from your donations to buy a better setup too, with a better microphone, better camera, and make this even better. You know, right now we're streaming on like not a very fancy setup at all. I'm on my cell phone that is made into a webcam, and then obviously just my MacBook. So, yeah. Okay, we're getting close to the top. I keep misspelling things. It's being late. It's been a long day, guys. My days have been very, very long lately, and we are working our butts off to get this Hallenbach and all these. This year has already been super crazy, and the end of this year is going to be insane. So we have to work on so many projects at the same time right now to line up everything that's about to come. It's crazy. So it'll buff out. That's a good name. The Buffing Wizard. Logan Diviak and Plowboy Custom Fab. All right, bam, we got him. Everybody's in. Cherokee King, do you have a full-time job, Marvin? No, I do not anymore. This is my full-time job at this point. COVID forced me into it, and I'm trying to make it work. Maybe next year rock crawling can save you again. For a wild card, Tim Kerriman. Man, that'd be it, huh? That'd be it. Maybe for the East Coast. Grass Hamilton, wide open design FJ and XJ. Okay, so wide open design XJ is getting some love here immediately. That's good to know. Nick, you're still up on Dan in the votes at 80%. And as for your 3 XJs, I knew I picked your original for good reason. Hell yeah. So everybody's keeping track of how everybody did. That's awesome. All right. Now let's get this thing, bring this baby home. Let's figure out who is the winner of this swag pack of tonight's live stream. So you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Who do we have? Let's see. And Frankie Off-Road. Frankie Off-Road. Let's screenshot this really quick. Frankie Off-Road, if you are in the live chat right now, please let us know. Yes, I'm here. And if not, if you see this, you have 24 hours time to reach out to us and send me your t-shirt size and your preferred trash bag color. You can choose between red, black, tan, and blue. And then your shipping address. So shirt size, trash bag color, and shipping address. So do we have Frankie Off-Road? Awesome. Yes, so you heard what I said. Reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram or email marvin@flexrocksrollovers.com and let us know, again, t-shirt size, trash bag color, and your shipping address. And we'll get this stuff out to you. For everybody else, all orders have been fulfilled. They should be already in your lap or hitting you here tomorrow. So very, very shortly. Everything has been already shipped. So you should get it soon. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for tuning in with me and spending your Thursday evening with me. It was a phenomenal live stream once again with really, really kick-ass numbers here. Super excited to see how many of you guys come online and do this with us. Remember, next week, we're going to announce the wildcard winner. So that's going to be super exciting. And this Sunday morning, Toyota update, sushi update video. So go watch that as well. Until then, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me tonight. Love you guys all.